My name's Lluwannee George and I'm 24 years old. I've got a great network of friends. All my friends now are still my mates from high school. We all grew up together. I go out every weekend at the same club, same people I see, same everything, same music. I love hanging out in cafes and in bookshops. I spend a lot of time on the internet as well, fixing up my MySpace and checking on people's status updates on Facebook. I was raised by my mum. It was just me, my mum and my sister, and it was great. We had Glebe was a very close community. We had a lot of relatives and family and friends, and it was great. I think that's where I got really interested in politics and Indigenous affairs. When I was younger, I went to this theatre production. It was called The Custodians, and I was really young because I didn't really understand what was going on. And then after the play finished, my mum kind of explained to me what the play was about, and I got it, surprisingly. I got it. It was about black deafs in custody, and at a young age to realise that and get really upset about that. It was like, how can I stop this? How can I, why is there so much injustice, and why is Indigenous affairs, why is it treated like crap pretty much, why is it all... I was just asking all these questions, and that's why I do what I do, because I'm searching for an answer, I'm searching for a solution or solutions to some very difficult questions. I'm co-writing a book with a friend about identity in Australia, and it's about growing up black in Australia. And I was fortunate enough to get a grant to write the book, and that's hopefully in the next 6 months I can get the stories and put it together. A couple of years ago my grandmother passed away, and me and my sister were talking, and we were talking about some of the stories that my grandma used to say, and I'm like, I wonder why no one was able to record any of her stories. I mean, they're classic stories, and there's a whole generation of experience that we don't have. It's just a memory now. And I thought, you know what, my story is still to come. I'm still quite young. I've still got all these years to write my story. Why don't I record and write some of their stories, get their stories down? Because that's that culture right there. That's our history, and that's what's going to keep us strong and keep us proud and keep us striving for whatever we want to achieve. So let's record these stories and have it as a cultural resource for some of our younger children. Well, in Australia, I mean, there's some wonderful, fantastic Indigenous leaders, young and ones that are not so young. If you check out my MySpace, the background is just this picture of Eddie Mabo, because I just think he's just, he really inspires me to just keep fighting or keep striving for what you believe in, and not settling for second best. The things that challenge me the most is definitely time, because obviously I'm doing this in my spare time. I have to work to get paid, and but if I could, I would work on this stuff 24 hours a day, because it's just something that's within me and I'm really passionate about. So time's definitely a big challenge. Also being so far away from the Torres Strait as well, that's a really big challenge as well, because what we hear is all secondhand, and living in Sydney, it's hard to keep up with the changes or what's going on up there. I've been given so many opportunities. I want to share those opportunities, and I want to get my young people involved with OXFAM initiatives, with other youth initiatives, so that can better their skills, and they can eventually do the same thing for other young people. So it's about, you receive something, but you also give back. I mean, I don't know where I'm going, and I think that's the best thing, when you create your future through opportunities, but you also create opportunities for other people to come through as well, and that's what I want to do.